Hey, peace world. Thanks for pressing play on another Pay Me No Mind sports and entertainment video. Please hit the subscribe button, support the channel in that way. Maybe if you're rocking with what I'm talking about, what I'm getting ready to talk about, hit the like button before you leave. I'm going to try to keep this short and sweet. I did not get to check out all of the Michael Vick 30 for 30 on ESPN. Maybe it was two parts. I'm not even sure. I was doing some boxing stuff and taking a little trip tomorrow to cover a fight, regional fight. So, I kind of was in and out on it. And I saw some activity on Twitter. But, and this kind of ties into a couple of things. But again, I want to kind of stay short with this. But just listening to the Mike Vick situation, regardless of wherever you are on what he did, the law that he broke, the horrific acts that he orchestrated or oversaw, I'm not even dealing with all of that. And whether or not you can or can't forgive him, I really don't care about any of that. I thought I came in on a segment. I thought what I heard was he was after he got out of prison or after he did his stretch that he was dead broke. Shout out to T.I., who reached out to him, according to him, who reached out to him and he said he needed 50 bands and T.I. gave him 75. Shout out to him in a major way. But I just struggle with why are we here all the time? We're talking about a dude who was picked number one overall. I believe he was number one overall. And I don't know if he came in pre Jamarcus Russell, I believe was the cat, where there wasn't that rookie salary structure, but and he got to his second deal, and he has his own signature sneaker or cleat with Nike and apparel and whatnot. He had other endorsements. How in the hell are you dead broke? I know there was some talks. I know there was some talks of him, of the Falcons, because I think he had just signed his extension a year or two before the incident, the suspension and the subsequent, going to prison, the prison sentence. So I understand you probably had to pay some lawyer fees. I don't know whether I don't recall the final word on what happened with giving back some of his signing bonus and whatnot. But what about the Nike money? What about all? I mean, he had 6 years. 1, 2, 3, 4. 6 years in Atlanta. As a Falcon on top of the world, pretty much. How do you turn around and you're broke? But like I said, I understand them lawyer fees probably mounted up, probably paying a lot of stuff for different family members and extended family members and whatnot. But this just, how do we make this sacrifice to become what he became and have all of the money, have all of the notoriety and have the endorsements, and then you just like, this is your money. Like, they didn't give Michael Vick this money as a loaner. There was like, this is your money. How does it just, and the scary thing is his woman, I can't even remember how to pronounce her name, Kahaifi. I'll sound like 45 in here now. I'm not even going to. But I don't know if they were married at the time. I thought they were married when he went away. But you have kids. I think they had at least one child before he went into prison, if not two. How is that the situation? And I understand, man. This is football, and I think it is worse for them because there's more downtime in contrast to the NBA. NBA money is longer and greater. It's more because it's 82 game season. and then it's played over more months, so it's less downtime, it's less opportunity for guys to be getting in trouble. Although some of them have the same numbers of in terms of players being flat broke and whatnot, but and I understand, man. This is 2001. Things fall apart in 2007 and 2008. He comes back in 2009. I get it, but moving forward, man. I mean, it just so I say that I'll finish with this. Like, so this happened, and it happened to other athletes and other former NFL players before him. But this happened, and this was a dude who revolutionized things and was successful at a position that was new for the community. But now that it's happened, like, there should be no reason why. And we saw what went on with some of the stuff with Steve McNair, his situation. But none of these guys coming up now, like a Donovan McNabb, probably should be solid. I know he got a different lifestyle, different upbringing and whatnot. Some of these situations, man, should just be different, man. At this point, I mean, it's got to be a move away from being on Instagram, being hot, in the local club scene and all of that stuff. Like, it should be a huge paradigm shift and going out and getting with money, becoming financially literate, and building the right kind of relationships to understand what to do, with all of this money, man. I mean, to come home and be dead broke and got to start from scratch after being the face of the biggest sports league in the world, or one of them, definitely the biggest in America. I mean, that's just unfathomable, man. I'm sorry. That just blew me away, and it needs to be a change, And like I said, I'm looking at now with situations such as a Gervonta Davis in boxing, everything that's in jeopardy for him, and paying lawyers, just different cases, man. This just, you can't keep blaming other people, man. Like this. That's unfortunate, man. That was very disheartening to hear that. And I know, like I said, it's a lot. It's a lot of layers. It's a lot of moving pieces in there for him to be in that situation. But man, you would think you got to take some of these guys. You got to take $1 million and go hide it from yourself. Get somebody to show you how to hide it from yourself. So just if I can put 5 or 10 bands away as a thousandaire. As a multi-millionaire, some of these guys got to find a way to put $500K away, $1 M away. I mean, that should be the minimum. Anyway, man, pay me no mind. Sports and entertainment. You don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to be great. Have a great weekend. 1.